The term Peranakan means locally born, and the Peranakans are actually the descendants of immigrants, and they intermarried with the local women, and what you have over time is a very rich fusion culture. And the vast majority of the Peranakans are Peranakan Chinese. Jewelry is very important to the Peranakans because one, of course, it has a lot of intrinsic value. It's very valuable. In the past, when the Peranakan women only lived at home and they didn't work outside of the home, it served as a store of value, a source of financial security, and of course, most importantly, it was an indicator of family wealth. The chief highlights, of course, we have 12 important what we call krosang. Krosang are actually sets of 3 brooches that are worn by the Peranakan women, and they are the most important piece of jewelry that the Peranakan women will own because they are the most visible. The size and the quality of a Peranakan lady's krosang was a sign of her husband's wealth. So these 12 krosangs that you will see in the museum are very, very rare because today all of them are family heirlooms, and because that they have gone through different generations, for most families they would have been broken up and split up amongst the descendants. But the fact that you can see them all together as sets, as 12 sets, is a visual treat for anyone interested in Peranakan jewelry. We have 10 galleries in this museum, and they have all been divided into themes. The museum displays would take you through many important themes like the 12-day Peranakan wedding, the birth of a Peranakan in the home, the funeral display, and death, even birth and death is covered. And we have important themes that continue as living traditions today, like religion and food. 2 important elements of the Peranakan culture that you see today. So it's not just the past, but it's also the present. The Peranakan Museum is important, not just in the context of Singapore, I think, but in the region and farther afield too, because the Peranakans, at least in Singapore and in the region, played a very important role in history. As merchants, as traders, as politicians, as middlemen. They played very important roles in Singapore and in society and at large. So, to understand who these people were privately, I think come to the museum because their public lives were very well documented. But when you come to the museum, you get to see the private lives of the Peranakans as they were in the past. And that, I think, is something that most people were not aware of.